I'm Mukund Padmanabhan. I represent Krupa Foundation. We've been working with SACS for many years, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to ask Sudha how SACS has actually evolved over the years and where it is going forward.
Mukund, actually in 2000 we thought there were not every South Asian was doing very well. There were a lot of people, there was hidden poverty in the communities, and how we could help them and what services we could give. And that's how South Asian Council for Social Services was formed. Mm-hmm. This was 2000, May 21st. Okay. So we'll be celebrating 25 years next year. Yeah. So actually, in the beginning, we saw that, of course, health was a very big concern. Okay. People needed connection to healthcare, right? You know how expensive it is. If they got sick, that's finished, another finished. Yeah. So then, of course, we saw that a lot of our people did not speak English. That prevented them from getting jobs, and their quality of life was definitely impacted by that. And so even to talk to neighbors or something, that was hard. So we started the English classes first, right? So that that would help them, and then slowly computer classes started so that they could get a job. And then as we grew, we noticed that, and of course, in between recession came and it was difficult to survive. We survived, okay. So then we saw that it not only was job preparedness, giving skills was important, food security was important. Okay. So many people didn't have food. They were really without food. The other thing that happened was they did not get the culturally relevant food in the food pantries.
Okay, so this is a big difference between SACS and other organizations, that you address the cultural relevance of the food with the people.
The only one which gives them culturally relevant groceries and then fresh vegetables and fruit. Yeah. We started with just about 50 people, and before COVID it had grown to 350 families. 350 families, imagine. And when COVID stopped everything, we were really concerned because these people wanted the food, right? We took the list of 350 and chose about 50 in the beginning, very vulnerable, the most vulnerable ones, and started delivery. Okay? And when it opened up, then not only South Asians, but other people started coming also. And Queens is a very diverse community, so the Chinese come, the Hispanics come, everybody comes. So we call South Asians Desis, and we call the others non-Desis. There's a non-Desi bag and a Desi bag. The Desi bag gets wheat flour and tur dal and masoor dal and rice and all that spices.
So to summarize, the activities of SACS are the primary activity is still delivery of food, because that's the most important.
It is the most expensive one, okay, because things are very expensive. Right now it has become 1,700 families that we serve every week. Okay. You saw the line outside.
Yes.
And so Wednesdays and Thursdays, if you think of about 4 people in the family, it is about 6,800 people we serve every week.
That's wonderful. Okay? That's a wonderful job.
Mukund, it's so great that you are helping us deliver food, because we thought that would go down afterwards. No, now Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs sends us people. Hospitals, when they discharge people, refer people to us. So these are very, very vulnerable. About 110 where people are getting groceries. And thank you for supporting that. Food pantry is the most expensive one that we do, but workforce development. You just saw the graduation of the Stitch with SACS, the tailoring class for women who cannot work outside. Okay, so this will give them something to.
What is the demand for this? So there were about 30 people in the class, and
not the Stitch with SACS. It was also English and computer classes, and 10 people at a time. because that's what we can handle.
And is the demand for that increasing? So this is an area that needs to be addressed as you go forward. And this is also probably something that you should let the community know is available, because it's a new activity compared to the food. And people can come here.
Of course,
it's like teaching, giving a man something to eat or teaching you how to farm makes a difference. And the workforce development in the second category.
And the English classes and computer classes help, okay? And they can get the jobs. And we've seen people in Dunkin' Donuts and other places, suddenly they'll say, hey, I came to your English class, so they get jobs. We're starting data entry classes for both men and women, okay? So that will be, they can do from home, and by the computer, that they can do it from home. So the whole idea of the healthcare access is very big, our focus. Connect them to health, right? Connect them to physical as well as mental health services. We do counseling, we do case management, we have 4 social workers, 2 licensed ones. So then of course comes the workforce development, and we do have legal clinics here, so that people can be, all our services are free though, and then they don't have to pay for anything, right? And during the summer we have a youth leadership program, and the people who came to our youth leadership program now have grown and tall young men and women who would tell us they came to our classes. It's nice, 24 years have been very, very
coming full circle. Hopefully they will come back and contribute also. But it is certainly serving a very important need in the community, and the demand is only increasing, which is why you are considering, you've already acquired one building and hope to acquire another.
This is extremely necessary. It has a yard. Before COVID, we used to have, now it's become a jungle. We'll have to clear it up. Before COVID, seniors grew vegetables there. It's very, very good for their mental health. It is growing something so. That's part of it. And so, whole community center where people can, you saw how relaxed those people were. It's where people, we speak 20 languages, 12 South Asian ones, all the, even including Tagalog, Mandarin, Cantonese, so Creole, we have all those languages. So they should feel at home when they come, they should relax, and they have a place to go to. You should say, we're in the senior center, right? So Tuesdays and Thursdays are senior center. And then from the mosque, some of the women said, we would like to come for yoga and the health related programs, but we don't want to do yoga in front of men. So we've started Wednesdays for women. So only women come. It is upstairs in that other building, and yoga. Savita Navala, she teaches the yoga, and she's a treasurer of Kannada Kuta. And then she teaches both days to the seniors as well as Wednesdays for women, and nutrition and health related topics, and they discuss, and we have people come talk to them and so on, and so that happens on Wednesdays. So as we go on, whatever the need is, that's the idea. Right?
So it's the process of holistic development, not one particular thing, but the entire thing for the ones who are vulnerable.
What we would like people to know is all these things exist. It is true that we serve a lot of people. Our people are doing outreach in various parts of Queens, it's not outreach means just not giving a flyer. Explain to them, this is what we do. This is how, even they table there, and they even connect people to healthcare, all those things when they are there, So we do that, but we want people to know that these services are available. And so you tell people who are in need to come to us, and how, they was asking me how people can support. Even in a small way, we want broad-based support. Even if people give $10, $15 per month, but consistently if we go on. We want a whole lot of people supporting us. And of course we want big money from to afford for the bigger things, like the building and all that. But we want everybody to be involved in it. more people who are involved, the better product it is.
Yeah, more sustainable.
Sustainable.
Definitely.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you both. It was a pleasure and honor to, meeting our community hero. That's how I would describe
I
it
tell
as.
you, it is so many people have contributed to this. It's like, it's nothing like, no one person can do it. Our staff is very committed, and our board is very committed also. And people like Mukund and Padmanabhan Foundation from Dallas, and they're in Dallas, and they support us. Like so, and Michael Becker, he's very supportive also. So we have Chandrika Tandon, gave us, gave us a big donation. Yeah, so there are people who support us. Yeah, thank you.
God bless you. Yeah.